Today's horoscope from Astro Academy, Aries, May 20th, 2025. Haste makes waste early today, but you can feel the need to rush your actions or words. Differences of opinion can escalate quickly, or disagreements can occupy too much space in your mind. Still, on the other side of the coin, problem areas may be so glaring that you're ready to do something about them and finally resolve a long-standing issue. Just be sure not to move so quickly that you trip over yourself. Look for the quieter moments or the middle ground for best results. As the day advances, this becomes far easier to do. You're in a lovely period for enhancing your relationships or love life, and as Jupiter and Chiron harmonize today, you're reminded of this theme. It's a time when your self-honesty leads to more genuineness in your romantic world or creative output. The magic of the moon is always wondrous to watch. Today, as she is approaching fullness, she visits your solar house of communication and ideas. The moon always ties to our natural rhythms and emotions, so with her activating your mind, it's a great day to sit down with your sweetheart and have a heart-to-heart. It doesn't have to be just about feelings, though. It can be about anything that swims up into your consciousness. Share deep discussions about topics that interest or fascinate you. You'll both feel enriched because of it. Your boss may be a bit distant today. It's not the best time to start a discussion or ask for a raise. Save it for another day. Prepare your case well and they'll be impressed when the time is right. The intense feelings that may have started yesterday will get a little more intense today. If you're enjoying this energy, then you probably have had some deep thoughts you will want to make a note of for future reference. If it's been a struggle, take confidence in the fact that many people are also feeling the impact of this intense emotional energy. Give yourself some needed release with a vigorous workout or a short run after your work is done. If it's been a while since you've taken time away from life's everyday stresses, consider doing so today. A vibration often draws your focus toward the issues in your life that need to come to a close. Without ample time to think about where you're at, making decisions of this nature can be almost impossible. Even if it's a work day, see about getting a little time away this evening. Don't make decisions that are life-altering without this kind of careful contemplation. Two alignments that both begin today might be sending mixed messages, but this brings home the importance of the lunar nodes' policing of your work and life balance. It is just as the Sun is spending his last weekend in your work sector that his friendly aspect to Uranus here peaks, bringing together the Sun's short and Uranus' long-range focus. At the same time, 6 years after returning to a fun, playful, romantic, and creatively charged part of your chart, Chiron, the planet of healing, catches up and begins a 3-week alignment with the dwarf planet Aries, the warrior princess of the cosmos here. It is just as Jupiter is spending his last weekend on his own in your relationship sector ahead of the Sun's return next week, that the Moon not only returns to your communication sector, but for its first visit since Pluto turned retrograde here. While the Moon will leave before the Sun returns, with a chance to spend the next few days getting the communication lines open, along with a chance to give the past and unsaid words a voice. Aries, today your spark meets resistance. Don't fear it, learn from it. Your quote of the day: friction refines the fire. Your color of the day is scarlet, fierce and sharpening. Lucky numbers: 1, 8, 19. You may feel tested, especially by someone's doubts. Stay grounded in what you know. Actions will speak louder than any defense. Channel energy into something that outlasts the moment. Let your strength show in restraint. Our eyes in the sky. Welcome to your tarot reading for May 20th, 2025. As always, this space is here for you whether you're looking for guidance, reassurance, or simply a moment to reconnect with yourself. The energies in today's cards are not here to predict your destiny but to help illuminate it. Sometimes we just need a fresh lens, a new perspective, or a gentle nudge to remind us that we are already on the right path even if we can't quite see the destination yet. Today's cards are the Star, Page of Wands, 4 of Cups, Queen of Swords, and 6 of Pentacles. Let's begin with the Star, a card that always feels like a deep exhale after a storm. This is hope in its purest form. It reminds you that even after periods of uncertainty, healing is not only possible, it's already underway. If you've been feeling a bit off-center lately, or like life has been asking a lot from you. The star is here to remind you that renewal is within reach. Imagine lying under a clear night sky, quiet and still, where everything suddenly makes sense in the silence. That's the medicine this card offers. You don't have to rush your growth. Just keep tending to your light. Next comes the Page of Wands, the spark of curiosity and possibility. This card often shows up when you're on the edge of something new, whether it's a creative idea, an adventure, or a shift in mindset. The page doesn't always know where the path will lead, but they're willing to explore anyway. Maybe you've been getting that itch to try something different, even if it's small, a change in routine, a new project, or even the urge to move your body in a new way. The message here is to honor that spark. You don't have to know all the steps. You just have to say yes to the first one. Then we move into the Four of Cups, which asks an important question. Are you so focused on what you don't have that you've stopped seeing what's right in front of you? We've all been there. Sometimes the days blur, and everything can feel kind of muted. This card gently invites you to look up. Look around. There might be a beautiful opportunity, an open heart, or a creative inspiration trying to reach you, but you have to lift your eyes to notice it. What would shift if you chose to see the day with fresh eyes? The Queen of Swords arrives next, offering wisdom, clarity, and a deep sense of self-trust. This is the version of you who has walked through fire, learned the hard lessons, and now carries discernment like a sword, not to harm, but to cut through the noise. You may feel a pull today to speak your truth, make a decision, or set a boundary that protects your peace. Trust that instinct. The Queen of Swords doesn't waver out of fear of being misunderstood. She knows that authenticity is worth more than approval. And you don't have to explain your clarity to anyone who hasn't done the work to understand it. Lastly, we're gifted with the Six of Pentacles, a card of generosity, balance, and reciprocity. This might show up today as a reminder to receive help as freely as you offer it. You are not meant to do life alone. Whether it's emotional support, financial assistance, or simply a listening ear, letting others show up for you is not weakness, it's connection. Likewise, if you have something to give today, your time, your kindness, even a word of encouragement, don't underestimate how much that offering might mean to someone else. We are all holding pieces of the puzzle for one another. So what does this all mean for you today? It means there's something beautiful trying to come into your life, but it might require you to pause, look around, and open up to it. It means your ideas and longings matter. Your voice matters. Your healing matters. And the support you give and receive is part of a much larger, much more beautiful cycle. Let me ask you, when was the last time you followed a random spark of inspiration, even if it made no logical sense? Or when was the last time you allowed yourself to receive, without guilt or hesitation? Tell me in the comments. I want to hear about the small ways you've been choosing yourself lately, because those choices add up. And above all, remember this: the journey isn't about being perfect, or always having a plan. It's about listening to your heart, honoring your wisdom, and being open to the magic that unfolds when you stay present. Keep walking. Keep trusting. And keep letting yourself bloom. Even if you're still figuring out what kind of flower you are, you're doing better than you think.